So students, we are doing polynomials exercise number 2.3, 9th class. Let's learn some basics. Suppose you have to divide few numbers like 25, you have to divide by 4. What you will get? Now you know. What is this? This is divisor. This is dividend. This is quotient, and finally this is remainder. Sometimes you will get this remainder 0, sometimes some other number, that depends upon divisor. So there is an algorithm that dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Let's check it. So dividend is 25, divisor is 4 multiplied by quotient plus remainder. You will get 25. That means it's absolutely all right. So this, why we are doing this division? Because why? As you are doing division in this normal numbers, you can also divide in polynomials also, algebraic expressions. In the same way you have to think as you are thinking here, how you have to divide. There will be an expression here, there will be a polynomial here. So you have to see how you will divide it. So there is example number 6 on page number 36. So we will compare that example with this method and we will try to solve that. What is the method of solving such divisions? That is, you have a polynomial px 3x square plus x minus 1. Another polynomial is x plus 1. That means you have to divide this by this. So what you will do? First of all, write in higher degree to lower degree of x. Similarly here. That means, suppose if the question is like this, you write it in this way. Here the degree of x is, this power is 1, here the power is 2. So it is much better that you take this higher power in the beginning, then write down in the descending order of the powers of x. Now what to do? Here there is a number 3. Your try should be that the first term should be cancelled. How it can be cancelled? Here it is x. So whatever you will take here, suppose 3x. Why we are taking 3x? When you multiply this 3x with x, you will get 3x square. Leaves little space over here. It is positive, but when we are subtracting something, its sign will change. But this 3x will also multiply with this one. So you can see both the signs will change. They will cancel with each other, and x minus 3x will be minus 2x, and this minus will come here. Now you have to cancel this term and you have x. So what you will take? Minus 2, because minus 2 multiplied with x will give you minus 2x, and minus 2 multiplied with 1 give you minus 2. Then their signs will change, they will cancel, because it is negative, it is positive, it is plus 2, it is minus 1. So you will get plus 1. So this is your remainder. Now you have learned how you can divide a polynomial by another polynomial. So this is the method how you can do it. This is example number 6 on page number 36. And here also that algorithm works like dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. On page number 38 you have example number 7. Let's see how we can do it. So you have to divide x polynomial is now this is in descending order of powers of x, 4 power, 3 power, then 1, then minus 1. Here it is x minus 1. You have to get this number 3x to the power 4 from x. So you have to take your quotient like 3x cube. Because when you multiply this number with this, you will get 3x to the power 4. And when you multiply this with minus 1, you will get this. Now signs will change. The positive will become negative, so they will cancel each other. This is minus 4x cube, this is plus 3x cube. Definitely you will get minus x cube. Minus 3x. You can bring it down. Now you have to remove this term because this is the higher term. So what you will do, this is x you have, take minus x square. When you multiply this with x, you will get the same minus x cube. But when you multiply this with minus 1, you will get plus x square. Signs will change, they will cancel, and you will get minus x square and this minus 3x. Now you have to cancel minus x square, take minus x. When you multiply this with this, you will get minus x square. Minus x with minus 1, you will get plus x. It will become positive, cancel, minus, you will get minus 4x. Bring this minus 1 here. Now you have x, take minus 4 here. When you multiply this minus 4 with x, you will get minus 4x. Minus 4 with minus 1. Now you can see their signs will change, so they will cancel. You can see every time we will try to cancel out the highest power of x in each term. Initially we cancelled x to the power 4, then x to the power 3, then x to the power 2, finally x to the power 1. And minus 1 minus 4 is minus 5. So this is the remainder. Now this is the method of dividing, and you can find the remainder finally. There is one more example to understand the division, that is example number 8. You have to divide x cube plus 1 with x plus 1. So now you have x cube, what you will take here, x square, so that when it will multiply with this, you will get x cube. When this we will multiply with 1, you will get x square. Your sign will change, so they will cancel each other. You will get minus x square and this one. Now you have to cancel this, so take minus because it is negative. X with x, you will get minus x square. Because it is constant number, take minus x here. Signs will change, so they will cancel. X will be here, 1 will be here. You can take 1 multiply with x, you will get x into 1, 1. Their signs will change, both will cancel, you will get 0. That means remainder will be 0. So if remainder is 0, you know from your previous knowledge that this number, this whole polynomial will be a factor of this polynomial, because if any number can divide another number completely, that will be the factor of that. Or you can say this number, this polynomial will be the multiple of this polynomial. So these are the examples given by the book. So example number 8. Now there is a remainder theorem. What does it say? Let px be any polynomial. Suppose this is your polynomial px. So as per theorem, suppose you have a polynomial and you have a real number a, and you have to divide this polynomial suppose with x minus a, and in your case it is x plus 1, but suppose you have to divide by x minus a, then remainder you will get directly with in a very easy method. if it is minus a, the constant value, that will be this PA. So this is being said by the remainder theorem. What does it mean? Suppose you are dividing this polynomial by x plus 1. So opposite sign of that, it is plus 1, take minus 1. If you put minus 1 in this polynomial, whatever value you will find out, that will be the remainder. So I have tried to tell you, suppose it is x plus 1. So x plus 1 is equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 1. So this is the value of x. So put here. So that will be p minus 1 is equal to. So this is the remainder as per remainder theorem. So this is the value. Minus 1 to the power 3 is minus 1. You will get 0. Now see, same remainder. That means either you divide by this method and get the remainder, or either use remainder theorem and get the remainder directly. So this is very easy method. So we will try to use this method. If you have a polynomial px and you are dividing it by x minus a or whatever other number may be from in place of a, take the opposite sign of that value, put it in the polynomial, and whatever number you will get, that will be the remainder. This is being said by the remainder theorem. So try to utilize that theorem. Let's go to example number 9. So what does it say? Find the remainder when you are given with a polynomial, and that polynomial is you have to divide it by x minus 1. So the remainder will be, as per remainder theorem, remainder will be p, it is minus 1, put 1. Wherever you have x, put this value. So in place of x you have put this 1. 1 to the power 4 you will get 1, 1 to the power 3 you will get 1, 1 to the power 2, 1 into minus 2 minus 2, this is plus 1 plus 1, so 1 1 1 1, you will get 4 minus 2 and finally 2. So this should be the remainder if you divide it by that number. So this is a very easy method of finding the remainder. Example number 9. And as per example number 10, you have to check. You have a polynomial qt and that is 4t cube plus 4t square minus t minus 1. So this is your polynomial, and you have to prove that it is a multiple of number 2t plus 1. If this whole polynomial is a multiple of this, it means this number, when we use this polynomial to divide this polynomial, you will get remainder 0 definitely. That only in that case it will be a multiple. So you want to find the value of t to find the remainder. So remainder will be, you will put it, this 2t plus 1 is equal to 0. So implies that 2t is equal to minus 1 and t is equal to minus half. So the value of t you are having, I put this value here. So 4 this is the value of t. Put this minus half in all values of t. You can see it is 4 multiplied by minus half multiplied by minus half, you will get minus 1 by 8. Minus half to the power 2 you will get positive 1 by 4. Minus minus plus half, and this is minus 1. So this will cancel this, you will get minus half. This will cancel, you will get plus 1. This will be plus half and minus half. You can cancel minus 1 with plus 1, minus half with plus half. So definitely you are getting 0. So we have proved that in example number 10 that 2t plus this polynomial is the multiple of this polynomial 2t plus 1. So this is your example number 10. Now you have exercise number 2.3, let's say. Now 2.3 has started. In question number 1, they are asking you find the remainder when they have given you a polynomial. Suppose it is px x cube plus 3x square plus 3x plus 1. And first part is x plus 1. So as per remainder theorem, if it is x plus 1, remainder will be p minus 1. Because as per remainder theorem, remainder is take the opposite sign number of the given number. So if it is x plus a, you have to take minus a. If it is x minus a, you have to take a. So it is now plus 1, take minus 1 and put every in place of x. Minus 1 to the power 3 is minus 1. Minus 1 to the power 2 means plus 1 into 3 plus 3. This is minus 3. This is plus 1. So again minus 1 plus 1 cancel, plus 3 minus 3. You will get remainder 0. And you can say x plus 1 is a factor of this, or either this polynomial is the multiple of this polynomial. But only we have to tell here that what is the remainder in first part. So remainder is 0. Second part is x minus half. So what you will do to find remainder, you will put, it is minus half, you will put plus half in all the in place of these x. So x cube means half to the power 3 plus 3 half to the power 2 plus 3 into half and finally plus 1. Put all the this value half everywhere in place of x. Here you will get 1 by 8. 1 into 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 1 by 8. It is 1 by 2 into 1 by 2, 1 by 4 into 3. That means 3 by 4. And it will be 3 by 2. It will be 1 by 1. Now you can take LCM. 4. You can divide it by 4. You will get quotient 2. 2 into 3 is 6. (27/8). So you will get this remainder in part number 2. So in part number 1 remainder 0. Part number 2 remainder is 27/8. Third part is they have given you x. That means it is written here, no number is here, so it is 0. So when you put it equal to 0, so this value you have to put here to find the remainder. So remainder will be, this r means remainder, you can write down completely. Remainder is, as per remainder theorem, P0 0 की power 3, 0 into 0 into 0, 0. 0 square means 0 into 3, 0. Again 0. 3 into 0 is 0 plus 1. So finally remainder is 1. So remainder will be, so it is x plus pi. So remainder will be p minus pi. Take the opposite sign of it because this is the constant value a. Okay. So when you put this value in place of x, this will be minus pi to the power 3 plus 3 into minus pi square plus 3 into minus pi, then plus 1. Minus pi multiply 3 times, that means like this. So you will get, because this is a constant number, so take pi cube and negative. Minus pi square will be positive pi square, so it will be 3 pi square. It will be minus 3 pi and this will be minus 1. You can't add or subtract anything because they are different numbers. So this is the whole is the remainder. So this is the part 4. Let's do part 5. 5 says 5 plus 2x. So you want to find the value of x, so you will put it equal to 0. So 2x is equal to minus 5, so x is equal to minus 5 by 2. So to find the remainder, your remainder will be p minus 5 by 2. So in place of x you have to put this number. Plus 3 into minus 5 by 2 plus 1. When it is a cube, so it will be 5 into 5 into 5 minus, so minus 125 over 8. Minus 5 by 2 square means 3 into plus 25 by 4, and it will be minus 15 over 2, and it will be 1. So multiply these two numbers, minus 125 by 8 plus 75 by 4 minus 15 over 2 plus 1 over 1. So take LCM 8, you will get minus 125. 4 2 ja in quotient, 2 multiply with 75 will be 150. 2 4 ja 4 15 just 60 minus 60 and plus 8. Now add these negative numbers. Add these positive numbers. So minus 27 by 8. You will get this remainder. So these 5 parts are over. Now let's do the second question. Find the remainder when a polynomial is given divided by x minus a. So now question is changed. So let's change the polynomial. Question number 2 says that you have a polynomial x cube minus ax square plus 6x minus a. Now you have to divide by x minus a and you want to find the remainder. So remainder is what? So remainder is, as per remainder theorem, is if it is minus a, then pa will be your remainder. So put this value in place of x. Here x cube, so it is a cube, minus a x square means a square plus 6 into a and minus a. So it will be a cube, it will be a square into a, again a cube, but it is negative, 6 into a and it is minus a. They will cancel and 6a minus a means 5a. So this is your remainder in this case. When you divide this remainder, this polynomial by this polynomial, you will get 5a as the remainder. Question number 3. You have to check whether 7 plus 3x is a factor of 3x cube plus 7x. So let's do question number 3. If you want to find if it is a factor of it, you should know the algorithm of division. That means if remainder is 0, then it will be a factor. So polynomial is and you have to divide it by, it is given 7 plus 3x, put it equal to 0, so x will be minus 7 by 3. Why? Keep 3x here, take this 7 on that side, and in next step 3 will go and divide it. So this is the value of x you have to put in place of x because you want to find the remainder as per remainder theorem. Remainder will be p minus 7 over 3. Put this value in place of x. You cancel this 3 with 27, so you will get 9. So minus 343 over 9 minus 49 over 3. You have to take LCM of 3 and 9. 9, you will get minus 343. This is also negative. So when you divide this 9 by 3, you will get 3 as quotient, multiply with 49. So now both are negative, add them up. So minus 490 over 9. So you can see this number is not equal to 0. So it means you can say 7 plus 3x is not factor of 3x cube plus 7x. I think you got all your doubts cleared. All the questions are finished of exercise number 2.3. Please do your homework. Thanks.